Okay, so the problem with getting a civil servant job is the barrier to entry. So people who want a government job should have a one-stop shop to get all the information they need, be it through links, AI companion, and a mentor interface to the mentee. And so that's how I'm going to break this barrier of entry for people who want these government jobs. So, as you can see, you have the name field, you have the state, you have the city, and then you have the age. That's after something reasonably high. And as you can see here, if you're not a US citizen, that factors in. If you're naturalized, you can enter how long. See, 30 years living in Portland, 20. And then here's optional qualifications. So you can show registered voter in city, ward, not licensed attorney, county, voter in district, resident district, and there's a copy feature, and this copy is in plain text. And so we refresh. Oh, wow, it's there. And then here's the mentor session thing I talked about. So you can analyze. Should start here. That's fine. You can also copy your field here. And so we'll confirm some things, tell you what you're eligible and ineligible for. So eligible for mayor, and as you can see, cool, there's a link. Actually get registered. Here's the ONET and DOL job data. I'll tell you what exactly you're getting into. Here is one you're not qualified for. See, as licensed attorney is a requirement for being a judge in Portland. And well, you can also go to their site and figure out how to become a judge. And yep, all sorts of things. I will note this is a 404, however, it does go to the White House page anyways, so that's not terrible. I want career advice. Should keep this in focus. So let's see. I would like to become president. Um, and then obviously it gives you like a site you can go to for federal roles, appointment boards, legislative jobs, or AmeriCorps, which interests you. And just straight to president. Obviously, it's a canned response because it's pretty fast, but yeah, it should give you a long-term goal. Uh, One thing to note is that only natural-born citizens can do this. So as you can see here, that would be impossible for this Jane Doe. And so you can, yeah, ideally build your political career, register state. What else? All right, can't do that. So how about a civil engineer? And this will take a little longer, but while that's happening, I'm going to generate a session code And then we're going to open up another tab and show you the real-time syncing. So it's like, I would like to enter this code that my mentee has sent me. And so now you can type, hello, Jane, and then it should show up here. It didn't show up. I wonder if this processing holds that hostage, or if I entered the wrong code, because it should show. There we go. Okay, so I may have entered the wrong thing. And as you can see, the AI career advisor finished. So as a U.S. citizen who has been naturalized, you're eager to start working in public service, I'd be happy to guide you towards opportunities in engineering. Here are your three potential paths. You can apply online. Yep. And then, yep, check out EPA. That's a reasonable one. Department of Transportation. Okay, also makes sense. All right. Specifically looking at the following offices, Federal Highway Administration. Yep. National Park Services for infrastructure, development, maintenance. Increase your chances of getting elected. Make sure to tailor your resume. Yep. Next step, research and reach out to these organizations. Yep, that's good. Just general advice. What else? Uh, Further steps. And then let's show that you can type back. Hello, mentor. Yep. And if you close chat, it'll say waiting for mentor to join. And there's a rejoin. This lasts for 24 hours. Ah, they're back. It works both ways. And then you can rejoin. And here's a next steps page as well. This opens to my companion app. And what the companion app does is it gives you a way to track things. There's no spot for engineer. This is a to be added feature. The other customer role. However, there was mention present impossible in this case. Well, okay, let's look at what this Jane Doe can actually do. So the AI response does work. Okay. Um, so what we got here is, yeah, since you don't have access to personal details about Jane Doe, I'll provide generally. Ideally, this is you, not Jane Doe. But anyways, yeah, research it. Look into local government, position that aligns with interests, and yeah, quick website. Interesting, it switched from third person to second person. Anyways, uh, also search. Yep. Yep. Okay, so a little generic, also funny. That's passed. I don't. So the model I'm using is Llama 3.2 1B, the instruct model, and I guess they just haven't gotten it past that point. Anyways, so here, yeah, we look at what you can do. Could be Mayor of Portland, so that's already there. So let's just run with it. All right, yep, minimum age. Yep, city resident, registered voter, and these are dynamic, by the way. So if I like change this, it'll actually change the information there. This is not 35, and So now it's like, all right, so once you do all this, I did that. And then step two, it's like, all right, so now I have to obtain official candidacy packet. Yep. Drive for voters. Yep. Have an FCC compliant bank account. Yeah, so it's like, oh, I'm working on this. You start working on these steps, and it's like, ah, I did it. And these all say pending, but that never factored in. And so yeah, you go through all these steps, and obviously these are ranked based off how important these are to getting it. So like obviously it's a lot better to be eligible and than it is to swear in and onboarding. That's like your lowest priority. And if you want to get back to the main site, go here. If you want to look at the account stuff, you can log out VibesOS. You can invite neither here nor there. And here is the system info. Feel free to pause and look through it. Okay. And so yeah, what better way to escape the permanent underclass than to climb the rungs of our government? Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my demo.